This is a secret to learning new skills quickly. Today's episode is sponsored by Billy Keels Advisory Services. If you want to learn more about how to make your 99 optional, just go to makeitoptional.com. Once again, that's makeitoptional.com.
Helping you build freedom without losing your edge. This is the Going Long podcast with Billy Keels.
This is the secret to learning new skills quickly is for you if you are that person who continues to struggle to actually focus on one thing, learn the skill, and actually come out with a mastery of the skill on the other side. If you continue to struggle with that, if you feel like you need some help, this episode, it's a very brief solo episode, is going to give you that key to unlock the secret to learning this new skill or whatever the new skill is for you to be able to do it quickly. So just give me a couple minutes. And I'd like to share a little something that happened during the summer. And this is, I like to talk about a lot of things that have to do with my kids. And so this is one of those things. And as I was going through this, I realized wow, you know what? During my corporate life, I struggled with learning some types of skills quickly. And I did this one thing. And now I'm recognizing that, not even thinking about it, I guess probably like a level 4 competency, as they would say. And because you know what that is, you're laughing and you're smiling on this treadmill or whatever. But I realized that this way that I learned skills quickly is exactly the same type of process that I was sharing with my sons. And I'd like to share with you because as someone who likes to learn, I want to be able to help you to learn even quicker. And so I'm going to make a confession as well. This has to do with my kids and social media. Yeah, I'm admitting it. I'm putting it out there from the very beginning that this is one of the things that I do want to talk about because my kids actually love professional basketball. They're huge fans of the NBA. And you know what? They love video games. And well, there's a couple of different social media things that they play on. One of them is called they watch videos and they scroll vertically, I guess is what I would say. Let's leave it at that. And so I also have to make a confession that I think some of you already know, but I do like playing video games. I haven't played as many video games as I originally did right when I left corporate, but that's primarily because my sons continue to just absolutely obliterate me. And it's really soul crushing. But anyway, you're not here for that. The thing is that when I was learning new skills, and that's why you're here and you're listening. I really like to be able to learn a new skill, and I want to be able to pass that on to my sons because I want my sons to be able to recognize that, I want to be a role model, not just by being able to say the things, but I want them to also be able to see and understand how I do things. And so this is something that's, I guess, core for me, and also something that I want to share with you. But when my kids were on this social media channel, they were looking at and they wanted to be able to they really get excited when they see basketball players, NBA players that do these amazing moves, right? And so I wanted to challenge them this summer because I like playing basketball with them. I think I've got a couple summers left where I can continue to win. Hopefully they're not listening, but they probably are. So yeah, guys, I said it. But the thing is I wanted to see if they could actually replicate a lot of these moves or replicate the moves that they're seeing and watching over and over and over and over and saying how cool they are. Well, because they both like to play basketball, it's like, hey, well, why don't we actually let's have a little challenge. So I challenged my guys, right? And I challenged them and I wanted to see if they could actually do the exact same videos that they were watching over and over and over. And so I said, hey guys, you want to go hit the court? So we went out, we hit the court. And as we hit the court, we went straight to the basketball hoop. You know, asked them to pull out the video that they'd been watching over and over and over. So we watched the video together. And then that's when I put the challenge out. And I said, look, I want to see how quickly you can repeat this exact same move because you keep watching it over and over, saying how awesome it is. And they had a basketball season coming up. So why not learn this new skill that they were just drooling all over? So I picked one of those ones that were a bit more difficult, not a super easy one, but not like the most challenging, but one that had some difficulty to it. And so we picked it and asked them to see if they could replicate it, like if they could do the exact same move and do it immediately. And so, not surprising, I heard that they could. When they actually went to do it, they couldn't actually do it exactly in the same way that they were seeing it on the video, actually far from. And so the thing that I realized was was saying, okay, well, yeah, they wanted to bring this new skill into their game because they knew that they had an upcoming season, that they knew that this was going to help, this skill was going to help them to score more, to pass more, and help their team win ultimately. And so as we watched the videos over and over, and they got a bit more frustrated, we decided to really slow things down. And because of the social media channel they're watching, they can make the video move even slower. And so we really broke it down just without going into all of the steps. We took it step by step, right? And each one of my kids, they broke it down. When they couldn't actually understand what was happening, I gave them my perspective so that they could actually get to developing this skill. And the reason that I'm sharing this is because once you can get enamored when you're watching videos, or if you're just listening, or you're just reading. But the real way that you're going to get beyond the frustration, those moments of frustration when things aren't actually going like you see in the video, or you're watching, or you are reading in the book, is you actually have to get in the game, pun intended, right? The best way, in the secret that has always helped me and that I want to share with you, just like I'm sharing with my kids, is the best way to learn a skill quickly is to get as many real life repetitions as possible. And the way that you do that is actually getting in the game. And so, yes, there were moments of frustration, and yes, this was a challenge, and yes, I wanted to be able to prove a point, but the point that I was proving is one that I can actually even share with you today, because as you are someone who wants to continue to go out and learn this new skill, it's really about moving beyond just the books, moving beyond the videos, and dare I say, even moving just beyond listening to this podcast. I've said it over and over and over. You've got to get in the game, because that is what's going to allow you to replicate, to do what you're seeing that you want to do. And of course, in the beginning, it's going to be frustrating. It can be frustrating because you're doing something new. But one of the best ways to get through that moment of frustration, accelerate your learning, and get there even faster is to go there with someone who's already been, or is able to give you the perspective of what you want to do. Because sometimes when you're in the middle of the movement, you can't actually see what you're not optimizing, what you're messing up on. And having that outside perspective is something that is really, really helpful. And so as you can make the progress through each one of the repetitions, it's not about watching the videos. It's not about just listening to the podcast or just reading the books. Get in the game and practice over and over and over, because it's these repetitions that will help you to master the new skill that you are wanting to learn. And whether that is a new skill so that you can move into your promotion path, or it's a new skill that you're going to learn that's going to help you with your side business, whatever that new skill is, get in the game. Get guided action. Get someone that's been there, that knows how to give you the outside in perspective, or has already done what you want to do. It's going to allow you to develop the mastery of that skill sooner, faster, so that you can feel better, you can feel more confident, and you're actually able to then pass that skill on, or show the proficiency that you have in the skill. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's the secret. That's the secret to learning a new skill quickly. Have the reps, take more reps, get in the game, make it happen, build your mastery. And you know what? I want you to take today's episode, because you probably know someone who is looking to build that new skill. Share the episode. Get on the phone, talk to them about what you've seen, what you've heard, because that's the way that you get in the game. I say it every single episode. And while you're doing that, guess what I'll be doing? I'll be here preparing for the next episode. So go out and make it a great day. And thank you very, very much.